If the Eagles really want to turn around this season and get this offense going and get Carson Wentz going, the key to it is Miles Sanders.
Well, hello, friends. Mark Holmes.
I'm a grown-ass man. See, I'm a grown-ass man. Grown-ass man.
Hey everybody, King Dingbat here. I'm in my garage with a cigar. It's only a candy cigar because my wife won't let me smoke one after I put that big fat head up in our bedroom.
Let's get rid of that. At this point, I'd be happy for Dak to be playing for somebody else. And my team stinks. I agree. Stinks.
They laugh about us. We're a disgrace. We suck.
I am now Philly 500's bitch.
Dallas still stinks. What am I doing? King Dingbat here. You know, I love Miles Sanders. I love Miles Sanders. The day they drafted him, I was live streaming. I wanted Miles Sanders, and we got him. And I said, he's going to be a stud. Year one, his rookie year, and he was. And you know what? The first 2 games he played in this year, he has been a stud. And that's my issue. That's my issue, because when I look at Miles Sanders, I see a guy who didn't play a lot of college football. He doesn't have a lot of wear and tear, okay? He doesn't. And Miles Sanders has been the best player on our offense this year. And for whatever reason, the Eagles have not used him right. They haven't. I mean, last game I think he had 18 carries, like 95 yards, averaged over 5 yards a carry, had 4 catches. They gave him the ball sometimes, but they don't use him right. They don't use him right because Miles Sanders, right now, with all the struggling that they're doing, with the problems that they're having, he needs to be the focal point of this offense. We need to rely on him heavy right now. Miles Sanders, to me, has top 3, top 4 potential in this league, okay? He's a back that can run, can catch, and can block. He can do it all. And you have to take advantage of the things that he does. Do you remember back in the Andy Reid days when we had Brian Westbrook? Brian Westbrook, he was used in the slot. He was used on the outside. They always used to do that thing where, where's Waldo, right? And that's what they would do during the games, referring to Westbrook. Because wherever Westbrook was, the defenses had to worry. And the Eagles and Andy Reid used to find all sorts of ways to get Brian Westbrook the ball. To get him the ball, and that was the right move. That's what you needed to do. And when I look at this team, they give Miles Sanders, they give him a handoff. They give him another handoff. Maybe they give him a little screen pass. But that's about it. You got to use Miles Sanders way more than you use him now. Now, they use him in that one wheel route. Carson, he misses the pass. It was a great play. But if you go back to my stream, I was calling for that in the first quarter. They don't use him enough. I would have Miles Sanders in the slot. I'd have him on the outside. I'd have him everywhere, driving defenses crazy, taking so much attention from everybody else that maybe it'll help open up things, especially if Deshaun Jackson can be healthy and run downfield, help spread, create space, and it's going to help Carson Wentz. Miles Sanders, he had 18 carries and 4 catches. He should have 18 to 20 carries and about 8 to 10 passes caught. That's what he should be getting. You need to use Miles Sanders. And especially this week versus the Niners, Sunday Night Football, it is time to unleash Miles Sanders. You got to do it. You have to. Miles Sanders is the key to settling Carson Wentz down. He's the key to getting this offense back in rhythm as far as I'm concerned. Not even Miles Sanders himself per se. I mean, you got to use Miles Sanders, but you also need to run the ball more. They don't run the ball enough. Where is Elijah Holyfield? Why isn't he getting an opportunity? I've seen enough of Corey Clement. Corey Clement, I love what he did for us. He's too slow. He's too slow. I would like to see Elijah Holyfield get up there, get some carries. I'd like to see you use Boston Scott more in a Darren Sproles role. I mean, he is a guy that looks exactly like Darren Sproles, but they don't even use him like Darren Sproles. They use him like just a backup running back. I think it's stupid. The way that they're using these backs are not good, especially Miles Sanders. Miles Sanders needs to be fed the ball. He needs to be able to go out run routes. He needs to be all over the place because he deserves that much attention. If the defense doesn't want to give it to him, he's going to destroy him. He's going to destroy him. This guy could literally go almost 100 yards rushing, 100 yards passing every game. That's the kind of talent I think he has. Now, he's not going to do that every game, of course. I'm not saying he is. But what I'm saying is Miles Sanders should be more of a focal point than the way the Eagles are using him. They're using him as just, in my opinion, when I watch Miles Sanders, the last 2 games he played, they use him like just any other running back. Oh, we're going to give him a couple carries, rotate him out. Give him a couple carries, rotate him out. Oh, maybe we'll throw him a screen pass. Dude, what are you doing? The guy's got top 3-4 running back potential in the league. Get him in the game and use him. Make him a weapon. Make him somebody the defenses always know he's on the field. Someone who can beat you everywhere. Someone like Brian Westbrook. Doug Peterson should be taking from his mentor, Andy Reid, and know this. This is not brain surgery. This is simple. Miles Sanders can help this offense get going. It can help Carson Wentz feel more comfortable, get into a rhythm, and it could also create mismatches. It could also put the fear of God into defenses, which creates opportunities for other guys. Miles Sanders is the key to the Eagles offense getting on track, in my opinion. And I'm talking about Carson, I'm talking about Doug. But you have to rely on him heavy. And when Doug Peterson comes out in a press conference earlier in the week, and then he says, oh, well, we didn't use Miles Sanders that much because of fatigue. He was fatigued. Okay, and then they asked Miles Sanders, I think it was on the radio, and he's like, no, I wasn't tired. I wasn't tired at all. So why is Doug Peterson saying it? I'll tell you why he's saying it. Because he doesn't know why he didn't use him. He didn't use him, and he realized, and he didn't want to look like he didn't know what he was doing, but he didn't. He didn't! Because if he did, he would have used him. Miles Sanders needs to get the ball out. And if you're saying, well, he can't take that much carries, he can't take all those kind of things, I disagree. And look, it doesn't have to be for 12 straight games. But for the next few games, to get this offense going, you need to establish Miles Sanders way more than you have. You can pull it back at some point when you get going again. But right now, the season's on the line. You need your offense to get going. It hasn't. Miles Sanders is the key. And I hope the Eagles realize it. Use Miles Sanders like Andy Reid used Brian Westbrook, in my opinion. With that said, take care. Talk to you later. And don't be a dingbat.